What does Hollywood get wrong about your home country? That the Amazon rainforest is just a short car ride away from Rio de Janeiro. Not everyone here loves carnival. Not everyone knows how to samba. Women don't walk naked on the streets. We are a pretty conservative country. You take that back. Don't destroy my illusion of naked women everywhere doing the samba or playing beach volleyball. With their perfect, naturally bouncy DDs and round, shapely asses. That we in Southeast Asia conveniently provide the fruit carts that people in hot pursuit can knock over because we are strategically in the way. Dudes, there is always plenty of space to play chase without crashing. My cabbages. That my world changes to sepia once I enter my country, Mexico? Yes lol. The Jewan kind of gives it away, but yeah. Beautiful country, some parts. Like most places I suppose. We don't all live in London, or talk like cockneys or royalty. It's either central London or countryside estate Mayo. When my son was 4, we watched every episode of Numberjacks together. So I know there's at least one more British city than London. Bavaria is not our whole country. What? I can't hear you over the accordions. That. I can't hear you others in accordions. I'll be back in a minute. I just spilled lager on my Lederhosen. Basically Italy is 90% countryside and the cities in the remaining 10% are Roman ruins. Old houses inhabited by septuagenarians or Venice. Did someone say Venice? Angry Genoa noises. You know Paris, France. In English, they pronounce it Paris. But everyone else pronounces it without the S sound. Like the French do. But with Venetia. Everyone it the English way. Venice. Like the Merchant of Venice and Death in Venice. Why though? Why isn't the title Death in Venetia? Are you friggin' mocking me? It takes place in Italy, so use the Italian word. Damn it. That shit pisses me off. Bunch of dumbasses. There it is. Completely expected, arguably required JoJo reference to a monologue. Everything. It seems that they think Spain is Mexico. Spixico. Mexipane. That's just another word for Montezuma's revenge. That all us Irish people are alcoholics. I'm actually having a beer at the moment, but that's just coincidence. I actually know a guy that doesn't drink. But he is a bit of a weirdo. Bloody Dave. The fact that I'm an alcoholic and also Irish is just a coincidence. How dare they typecast us? Bloody bastards. I'm going to have a bunch of beers now just to spite them. Slint. Mexico isn't 100% desert. Texas gets the same stereotype. I live in El Paso, and I can vouch for this XD. Is it not 100% desert around there? We all aren't Rastas smoking weed on the beach. Jamaica, you neglected the mandatory Hollywood suffix. Monday. I've yet to come across a movie where Argentina is well represented at all. So I'm going to say literally everything. Oh, but the lovely Vallejesel Mountains Boludo. For non-Argentinians, imagine if they showed what's very clearly mountains near Denver, but with the caption Palm Beach, United States. Absolutely nothing, because they never use my country for plot or culture related things. Same for Finland. Finland got 5 seconds in Archer. No one says, oh what a jolly good job mate. Splendid show. Absolutely spiffing. It's more like, oh you're a funny little wanker aren't you? I wish the first was true though. They only say the first one during coitus. My country is a country in Africa. Orders book, Africa, the difference between countries and continents. American, are high school students into their mid to late 20s. They spent so much time in the hallways between classes and the movies that they're in their 20s by the time they graduate. And they have all this time to have multiple people in the bathroom at once. I had to pissing on the floor to be excused to finally go pee, and only one hall pass at a time means no one was chillin' and they're reading a damn book. Nah, in my high school they were chill about bathrooms. As long as you weren't taking a test or whatever, you were pretty much free to go. Mine was always one per gender per class, assuming you had a teacher who gave half a shit. It's not all snake charmers, cows and the Taj Mahal. Trains and slums too. Wait. Your country isn't a bunch of traffic, telemarketing, and game shows either? Damn. Slumdog Millionaire really let me down. To us, Dev Patel sounded like an upper class British guy trying to fake an Indian accent. Imagine then trying to believe that he was a lower class / lower caste formerly homeless mumbaker. British films often have guns casually, yet it's very rare to find a gun outside of serious organized crime. Everyone and their mums is packing round here really. Like who? Farmers. Who else? Farmers' mums. Shame. Cornetto. That there's burros and drug dealers everywhere. They are wrong about the burros though. Pero tu teen burritos. No, don't. Esther. La biblioteca. Mi lamo T-bone la era discoteca. Discoteca. Muka. La biblioteca. 99% of British people do not talk like they were born in the 18th century. Yeah, at my school all the year 7s act like roadmen. It's pretty funny actually. Not met anyone who talks like fear straight from a Shakespeare play. It's all you what mate etc. That's so true. When they show up in knockoff branded clothes on mufti days they look so stupid. The Netherlands, a language in one show they said, Gaat hij haar in taxi jebbled. Translated to English it says, go see her a taxi called. That's not how we say it, but okay. We also don't still live in 1910. Watching Spider-Man Far From Home was weird. I think it was just supposed to be a weird behind the times rural kind of place, which you get in any country, at least. That's how I took it. Nobody would actually believe that the Netherlands is somehow 100 years behind the rest of the West technologically. Right. That's how I interpreted it. But I can see people just assuming that's how the Netherlands be. If it's summer in the US, then it's summer in Russia. I'm not a stickler for truth in movies. But damn it, if you're showing a sunny summer day in a green as can be Central Park in New York, then there can't be a blizzard over Red Square in Moscow. Come on people. This is like preschool level science shit. Anything north of America is frozen wasteland. Us Canadians have our igloos and dog sleds. You guys have bears and fur hats. True. In Norway we live in ice castles and use mammoths as buses. Oh my god, do you let kids feed the buses? Carrot /s. Ireland. That we are all priests or drunks. Only half of us are. So half of you are priests, and half are drunks. IDK, but I'd say that half of Irish, at least, are drunk. Including all the priests. That literally the entire country is just a desert, and that everyone is poor. We have rainforests and cities as big as LA too, you know. In Italy, there isn't Mayfair in every Duckine city, only 80% of them. And we don't eat pizza for every meal. The pizza we have is not the super tomato cheesy kind that people in America have. Exactly. We have bologna and other sausages too. Not every Canadian is kind. We can be and are assholes. Ah, you're so humble. Typical Canadian. Sorry. I'm Australian and I swear every movie I see where a person from America or anywhere else travels to Australia they'll land in Sydney or Melbourne and it's just a few hours drive to the outback. It would take you a day and a half to drive from those places to the outback, and that's only if you don't stop to eat / get petrol. And don't even start me on how they portray our accent. What's funny is that there's an American fake Australian accent and a British fake Australian accent, and they're awful in completely different ways. And don't forget that we'll just get a South African to play an Australian. They sound exactly the same. Same goes for getting an American pretending to do a Kiwi accent, but does Australian instead. Egg the clones accent in the Clone Wars. Only a very small percentage of England is actually posh. My friend's party trick is being able to chug 10 beers without even feeling a little tipsy. That badass cartel enforcers roam around working alone, driving classic cars, wearing shiny suits, etc. This link, b/Del0 is more like it. Bunch of poor, brainwashed, uneducated expendable foot soldiers on the payroll of a private army. I half expected that to be a rickroll. That everyone who doesn't live in a big city is a farmer or poor. It applies everywhere, no matter the country. The Arabic dance in Aladdin. It's actually Indian with some modern/western moves. They only got the music right. Yeah, I noticed that too. Being someone who actually does Indian dance, I saw that they mostly used modern dance moves mixed with some Indian ones. Not even really classical Indian but Bollywood. I got a very Bollywood theme from that movie. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.